Disclaimer: this is not any promotion or advertisement. I just want to share the most worrisome moment of my life, so please spend a couple of minutes to read this. My story starts with my broken spine. My name is Deepak. I am 16 years old and I was an athlete in the past. My favorite sport was running and I won multiple medals and certificates as a runner. In October or mid-November 2022, during the Ganesh Chaturthi festival, I was riding my cycle back home from a friend's house. On the way, I fell down from my cycle because I did not see a break in the road. When I fell, I became unconscious for a few seconds. After that, I did not ride the cycle. I just picked it up and walked home. The next day, I saw that I had a scar on my elbow and 2-3 scratches on my skin. It looked normal. I did not go to school for a week. After a week, when I went back to school, I noticed I could not control my walking and standing. I could not even stand properly for prayer. After coming back home, I told my mother, I don't know, mom. I feel very low and my walk is not balanced. So, my mother and I went to a nearby orthopedic doctor. They took an x ray and gave some pain relief tablets, but I did not improve. Day by day, my condition became worse. We went again and the doctor told us that it was not an orthopedic problem, it was a neurological problem and advised us to see a neurologist. My condition kept getting worse. I could not walk properly and my knees were shaking and vibrating and I could not stop it even when I tried. In my hometown, we did all the tests again and even visited some quacks and faith healers. We followed all the instructions carefully, but my real condition was getting worse and worse. We completed all the spiritual rituals, but my condition did not improve. In fact, it decreased day by day. We visited many hospitals in many cities over the next 7-8 months. During this time, I could not walk and I could not stand without support. I always needed someone just to help me stand. It was heartbreaking. From being a runner, I became a wheelchair patient. My mother and I were completely shattered. We spent around 1 lakh rupees in hospitals, temples and spiritual things, but nothing cured me. My worst decision, which I will never forget, was not consulting the right doctor early. Finally, someone advised us to consult Dr. Thomas Joseph Kishen in Bangalore, but my family refused because they thought it would be very expensive. Again in August, I thought, why did we not consult him? After almost 1 year of struggle, we finally decided to go. In September or October, we traveled more than 250 kilometers from my hometown to Bangalore. Game changing moment. My god doctor enters. When we met and consulted Dr. Thomas Joseph Kishen sir in September or October, he saw all my reports, 3-4 MRIs and many descriptions. He understood everything and advised some more scans and x-rays. He really touched our hearts. We spent 3 days doing all the tests. After that, sir, my god doctor, saw the reports and told us that surgery was needed on my spine, in the upper back, near the neck. It was spine surgery, not leg surgery. When I heard this, my confidence suddenly rose to 100% because someone had told me that I would not live more than 2 months. I can never forget that moment, and I never gave up my belief. This decision literally changed my life. The surgery was expensive, but he gave us about a huge discount and made it very affordable. My Dodappa, my elder sister, and her colleagues gave some funds. After 2-3 weeks, we went back to Bangalore to meet Dr. Thomas. On 16 or 17 October, we reached the hospital. Before surgery, I had to do some tests, blood test, heart, liver, kidney, and more. We spent a lot on these tests. After that, we were admitted to the hospital on Friday evening. On Saturday night, Sir came, explained the surgery, and gave all the instructions. Pre-surgery, do or die. On Saturday, Sir explained that because we had come late for consultation and almost a year had already passed, the surgery was risky, but they would do their best. I asked him only one question, Sir, is this a big surgery or a small one? He replied, This is a big surgery. On the morning of 20 October 2024, I woke up at 6 a.m. and got ready for surgery. I was taken into the preoperative room around 7 or 7:30 a.m. Around 8:30 a.m., I was taken to the main operation theater. I saw 8-10 doctors already in the room. After a few seconds, I became unconscious. I woke up around 2:03 p.m. after the surgery. My back was in extreme pain, like it was burning and hurting a lot. It was Sunday and I did not eat anything that day. I stayed admitted for 5 days. After 5 days, we went to my elder brother's home. During this period, from 20 to around 25-27 October, my god doctor, Dr. Thomas, came every day to see the movement in my legs. I was in too much pain and half unconscious, so I did not see him properly then. After 2 weeks, doctor called us for review to see the surgery result. We went and he said the surgery was 100% successful and everything was fitting well. Another problem, however, was my urinary bladder. It was not creating enough pressure to pass urine on its own, so after 2-3 attempts at removing the catheter, I had to keep the urine pipe for nearly a month. He told us to come back after 1 month. Day by day, my spine pain started decreasing and my legs began to make some movements. In December, we went again to consult Dr. Thomas. Even after 1.5 months, I could not walk, but my legs were moving a little, so I felt better. We consulted a physiotherapist who advised regular physiotherapy, but we did not have money for formal therapy, so my mother and I did the exercises ourselves at home. Post-surgery, Part 2. We did exercises 3-4 times every day. In February, I started walking with elbow crutches and sometimes a little without support. In January to April 2025, we again went for consultation. At that time, I was walking with a stick and sitting like a normal person in the waiting area. When Dr. Thomas saw me, I have never seen that level of happiness on a doctor's face. Both of us were extremely happy. The other doctors were also happy, but Dr. Thomas's happiness was on another level. This time, they told us to come after 6 months. When we came back home, we continued exercises and walking. By August to September, I started walking 2-3 kilometers a day with an average of 5,000-6,000 steps. Recently, when I went again for consultation, we were all extremely happy. From wheelchair to walking, it was unbelievable for everyone. The moral of my story: do not get demotivated and do not let negative thoughts control you. Believe in yourself and in God. Do not trust quacks and please see a specialist doctor like I eventually did. I cannot thank Dr. Thomas Kishen and his team for giving me a new life, for getting me out of my wheelchair and on my feet.